Okay, on this video, I was just going to talk about how language affects the positive and negative energy in our everyday lives. I'm going to read a few scriptures first. Proverbs 21:23. Whoso keepeth his mouth and his tongue keepeth his soul from troubles. Ephesians 4:29. Let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth, but that which is good to use of edifying, that it may minister grace unto the hearers. Proverbs 15:1. A soft answer turneth away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger. Don't get me wrong, in no way am I implying that I do not struggle with these things myself. I make these videos especially on Sundays because normally I would be going to church on Sundays, but I've attended 2 different churches since I've moved here, and I noticed after a while some churches are not sending the right messages based mostly on scripture. Therefore, my work on Sunday is to share what the Lord is having me learn as well. He's worked on me with patience a lot, and with patience I've learned to try to slow down, which also helps me stay calm enough to control my mouth. I'm not saying I'm the best at this, but I think these lessons are important to share because there are many other people out there that are probably struggling with the same issues. So I'm sharing these things that have worked the best for myself in these situations. For example, when I'm driving in traffic, I see a lot of people driving crazy and cutting me off with no blinkers, which drives me nuts. I'm working on keeping my mouth calm in these situations, and what seems to be working is just think about taking my time. Rushing really gets you there no faster. Then also, I get in my car and remind myself that there will certainly be these things happening. So, I keep a bit more distance between me and the car in front of me, so when this does happen, I have a better reaction time and don't get as mad because I was expecting it. Proverbs 12:18. There is that speaketh like the piercings of a sword, but the tongue of the wise is health. James 3:2-10. For in many things we offend all. If any man offend not in word, the same is a perfect man, and able also to bridle the whole body. Behold, we put bits in the horses' mouths, that they may obey us, and we turn about their whole body. Behold also the ships, which, though they be great and are driven of fierce winds, yet they are turned about with a very small helm, whithersoever the governor listeth. Even so the tongue is a little member, and boasteth great things. Behold, how great a matter a little fire kindleth. And the tongue is a fire, a world of iniquity. So is the tongue among our members, that it defileth the whole body, and setteth on fire the course of nature, and it is set on fire of hell. For every kind of beasts and birds, and of serpents, and of things in the sea is tamed, and hath been tamed of mankind. But the tongue can no man tame. It is an unruly evil, full of deadly poison. Therewith bless we God, even the Father, and therewith curse we men, which are made after the similitude of God. Out of the same mouth proceedeth blessing and cursing. My brethren, these things ought not so to be. Psalms 34:13. Keep thy tongue from evil, and thy lips from speaking guile. Believe it or not, the more I've curbed my language, the more calm and thoughtful my responses have been, which in turn is changing my demeanor altogether. It really even changes your outlook on things because Unthoughtful, mean, or vulgar language usually comes out of you who are upset. I expect everything and try to be cautious enough not to be surprised by anything. Then I have no reason to be upset. Using negative language creates a negative energy around you like a clouded aura, creating a veil of anger or hate that is difficult to see through to the right path. Proverbs 17:28, even a fool, when he holdeth his peace, is counted wise, and he that shutteth his lips is esteemed a man of understanding. These scriptures are not only referring to vocal language, but also telling lies. When you tell a lie, and when that lie is questioned, if you were lying, it is most likely because you expect to be questioned. You then have to tell another lie to cover that one, and so on. People who lie will get nowhere spiritually because in their heart is lying, so the truth and lies are both in your heart. Jesus knows what's in your heart. And he clearly said, "Thou shalt not lie." I take this one to the fullest extent. Even a small lie can lead to a bigger one. And if you lie to save someone's feelings, you're only setting them up for disappointment. We cannot be good and bad at the same time. There is no lukewarm to be accepted. You are either for Jesus or against him. Matthew 12:33 through 37. Either make the tree good and his fruit good, or else make the tree corrupt and his fruit corrupt. For the tree is known by his fruit. O generation of vipers, how can ye, being evil, speak good things? For out of the abundance of the heart of the mouth speaketh. A good man out of the good treasure of the heart bringeth forth good things, and an evil man out of the evil treasure bringeth forth evil things. But I say unto you, that every idle word that men shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment. So, in conclusion, if you are like me and always rushing to get things done with the expectation of a smooth ride, just slow down, expect any possible scenario, and always tell the truth. It's usually respected as that person is honest and trustworthy. Try to replace your cuss words with funny words that will make you laugh. Believe me, it works. There is nothing wrong with being a little silly to have a laugh.